Neovim, a fork of Vim, which itself is a fork of VI. VI-based editors are mode-based editors. They're meant to be fast, efficient, and easy to navigate. Vim and Neovim can also be heavily configured and have a plethora of plugins that can do more than the vanilla versions. Have your LSP auto-suggest stuff? Done. Use a debugger inside of Neovim? Done. Run a game inside of Neovim? Done. In this series, we will focus solely on Neovim. Neovim is a modal editor. To explain them quickly, normal mode is for navigating around. Visual mode is for selecting text. Insert mode is for inserting text. Replace mode is for replacing text. Command mode is for using Vim commands. There is also terminal mode and X mode, but we'll get to those later. It's written in C, but its main strength that it uses Lua for plugin development. The plugin ecosystem is pretty unique too, although most plugins that are used are written in either Lua or Vim script. There are also plugins written in Python, and it also supports Ruby, Perl, and Node.js. Unlike some IDEs, Neovim internally doesn't ship with auto-completion, linters, formatters, blah 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 blah. But it has support for it, so you can use the tools you want, making your fully own custom setup. Those tools are also run separately on the background, so unlike some IDEs, you don't get constant freezes on a low-end machine. Now, I want to say a few things in this introduction. This series would be about learning and understanding Neovim. It's not your average make Neovim 02 IDE type series. This series' main focus is to not have a fully featured Neovim setup. Instead, we'll focus on learning Neovim itself and learning the Neovim ecosystem. If your main focus is the end goal, then this is probably not for you. But if your main focus is to learn and understand Neovim, then this series is for you. And eventually, you yourself would be able to create your own setup from scratch. A person wouldn't probably able to learn, understand, and implement all Neovim has to offer in their lifetime, but you can do a lot of crazy stuff with just the basics and building on top of that. To give you an idea, my first commit on my Neovim config was made on June 15, 2024. It was only a simple init.vim back then, but in just 1 year it has become a real large repo with a lot of files. I have also made a few Neovim plugins myself, while also switching to Linux, first using Arch, then Gentoo, then Nix, trying to improve my programming skills while also dealing with depression, life, and all that. So yeah, if you want to actually learn Neovim, you can do it pretty easily in just a few days, but you do need the patience and the willingness to learn. Most people, including the Primeagen and TJ DeVries, will often tell you that you should use kickstart.nvim first. Some may tell you to use LazyVim or NVChat or some other Neovim distro first. I love both Prime and TJ, and I learned a lot from them. You should definitely subscribe to them because they make great content, but I disagree with them in this topic. In my humble opinion, the best way to learn is just diving in headfirst into a topic. It forces you to survive, to adapt, and it forces you to learn. When you're handed a mostly usable Neovim setup on a silver platter, most people won't try to learn more except change a few stuff here and there. Also, trying to understand and debug what you wrote is much easier than trying to understand and debug what other people wrote, even with 1,000 comments, because at the start you probably don't even know what you're looking for, what you need to look for. This will be all for this video. I'll catch you folks on the next one.